Hey guys, welcome to Jaxbeautifulyou. Today's video, we're just going to do a little mini declutter. This is my final declutter of 2023. I have been doing a really good job this year of curating my collection and only keeping perfumes that I truly love. And these are the last little bits that I have gone through in my collection and realized that I don't love them and they need to go to a better home. If you're new here, hi, my name is Jackie. Thank you so much for clicking on my thumbnail today. I truly appreciate you being here. To my returning subscribers, thank you guys so much for all your continued support. I truly appreciate you. Let's get into this declutter. Alright guys, real quick, are you subscribed to my channel? If you've been watching my videos and you're not subscribed, I would ask that you please hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you're notified when I upload. I am trying to get to 10,000 subscribers by the end of the year, Christmas to the end of the year, and I would absolutely love to hit that goal. So if you do enjoy my videos and you do watch me, then I would love it if you would subscribe to my channel. That really does help me out a lot and I truly appreciate it. Alright guys, let's go ahead and get into the first fragrance. I don't think any of these are going to be a surprise. Well, actually I have one that's going to be a surprise, but the one that's not going to be a surprise is by Tiziana Terenzi, and this is Andromeda. This is a perfume I tested first in store at Saks Fifth Avenue. I absolutely loved it, but I didn't really wait for the dry down. I just smelled it on the back of my hand, and I was sniffing a bunch of perfumes that day, like a ton of perfumes that day. And I was so excited that I found a Tiziana Terenzi perfume that I loved, because this is not the house for me. I have tried a lot from this house, and I can't find any that I like. So yeah, this is one that I kind of just jumped the gun and I purchased it. When I first got it, I sprayed it right off the truck. Like, it came right off the truck and it was hot. It was on a hot truck all day. And I sprayed it and I was like, whoa, that doesn't smell right. Obviously, it's not going to smell right. So I went ahead and I sprayed it a few times, set it aside, introduced it to oxygen, let it oxidize, and went back to it, and I liked it a lot better. It smelled more like it did in the store, but I still really don't like the musk in here. Tiziana Terenzi's musk is just too much for me. It's very screechy on my skin. It just doesn't mesh well. So I think I'm giving up on this house. I think it's just time for me to admit that I don't like Tiziana Terenzi perfumes, and that's okay. That's okay. There are some houses that just don't work for people, you know? Andromeda is going to go to a better home. This needs love. This needs somebody who is going to love it. And Andromeda is going to be leaving my collection. Also, I did receive this one in PR by the House of Argos. This is Love Triumphs Over War. This one did not work out for me. This one is very powdery, and in the dry down it leans extremely masculine. This is a very complex fragrance, and I ended up just feeling like it didn't fit me. It's a really good quality fragrance and the bottle is beautiful, but in the end, when this dries down, I just don't feel comfortable wearing it. It is so masculine leaning in the dry down. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to have my husband try this one and see if he likes it, and if he does, then I'll just give it to him. So it's leaving my collection, but most likely it'll just be moving over to my husband's little collection that he has going on. He hasn't tried it yet, but most likely it'll be going to him. But officially, Love Triumphs Over War will be leaving my collection. Okay, this next one is one that I blind bought, and a lot of people were saying this had a really good like hazelnut Nutella kind of vibe. This is by Trussardi, and this is Passeggiate. No, is that right? Whatever. I don't know what this name is. It's Passeggiate and Galleria Vittorio Emanuele 2. Something like that. Anyway, this one is a lot of hazelnut and tuberose, and I thought that was a shoo-in. I love hazelnut and I love tuberose, and I do love both of those notes, but in here together, it's a weird combo. I really like the opening. I like that I can smell that hazelnut, but yeah, I don't know, when that tuberose comes forward, it's really odd. It's this strong like hazelnut Nutella vibe with this really strong floral tuberose vibe, and somehow on my skin, it really doesn't mesh very well. And I wore this the other day just to, you know, make my final decision, and I really found it to be quite irritating and annoying. It has really good performance, and I know a lot of people really like this one, but I just don't think it works. It just doesn't work on me. So I don't hate it. I don't think it's like a scrubber or anything like that, but after a couple of hours of wearing this, I just want it off. I'm done and I want to go to something else. So that's a sign that I don't love it and it's time to go to a better home. So that is by Trussardi, this perfume right here. Okay, and on my tray for the month, I don't know what happened, you guys, but on my tray for the month of November, I decided to put my decant of Checkmate's Mind Games. And I have really come to dislike this perfume. I thought I liked it because the first time I wore it, I thought it was pretty. I got this champagne and rose and kind of earthy feel that I really thought was pretty. But there is something, I think it's the Divana in here. There is Divana in here and it really, really starts to amplify in the dry down and it comes forward on my skin too much. It's like this, there's this green kind of sharp note that runs through here that really starts to get on my nerves. This is another one that is not a scrubber for me. It's not one I hate or anything like that, but the more I wear it, the more I don't like it. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna pass this little decant on to someone else because these are expensive perfumes and it's really good to be able to try them first. I am interested in this house though. I do think Mind Games is a house I really want to check out in 2024 because I really like their bottles and I'm interested in checking them out. I'm not interested in blind buying any of them because they're really expensive, but I am interested in checking them out. So if you have any suggestions for me on a Mind Games perfume that you think I should try, that you love, let me know in the comments below. Okay, another one I am getting rid of. This is just another decant. This is by Commodity and this is Milk. This is the Expressive. So last year, or maybe it was earlier this year, I don't remember, but I decluttered Milk Bold. I did not like that one because I found it way too masculine. Everybody was saying, is this really milky, marshmallowy, absolutely delicious, woody, vanilla kind of fragrance? And that sounds right up my alley. But when I tried the Bold, it was so masculine leaning and the woody notes were just like very prominent on my skin and the other stuff just kind of fell to the background. So I decluttered that and I thought, okay, the Expressive is going to be what I like. This is going to be more toned down. This is probably going to be more unisex feminine. I'm probably going to get more of the milky, lactonic, marshmallowy feel, which I do. But I still get a lot of woody notes in here. And what I have determined, I love woody notes, except I have determined I do not like mahogany. And that's what's in here, mahogany. There's something about it. Every time I have a fragrance that has mahogany in it, it just seems so woody and masculine to me. So I think that's what I've boiled it down to is, yeah, I'm not a big fan of mahogany and I don't really care for this fragrance at all. I know I'm kind of in the minority here. A lot of people love this fragrance, but I get more woody notes than I do that fluffy marshmallow and lactonic feel, even in the Expressive version. Commodities Milk Expressive is being decluttered. And this last one is a complete and total shock to me because this is a perfume that I have genuinely, truly loved for such a long time. And I don't know what happened. I went to go wear it the other day because I was kind of craving it, or at least I thought I was craving it. And I had to wash it off. And I've tried it a couple of times since. Like I thought maybe my skin chemistry was off, hormones, or maybe I was in a bad mood or something. I don't know. But I couldn't believe it. Like I was in shock because this is a perfume I have loved. This is by Mancera and this is Velvet Vanilla. I got a sample of this perfume and tried it before I purchased it. I loved it. I loved the sample. It was an immediate yes. I absolutely loved it. And then I went and bought a bottle. And I don't love this anymore. I can't wear this anymore. And so when I first got this, this was a tuberose, like a bubble gummy tuberose, almost like, it kind of reminded me of like Hubba Bubba, like the powderiness that's on the bubble gum, that like bubble gum tape. And then in the dry down, it dried down to this gorgeous, creamy vanilla, almost like vanilla fluffy icing. And there was just a little tiny hint of this Angelica note in the opening that gave it a little bit of a greenness that kind of offset all the sweetness from the tuberose and the vanilla, and I loved it. One of my favorite vanillas. I tried this recently and all I got was this harsh green Angelica note. Yes, there's tuberose in here. Yes, there's vanilla in here, but it is all like ruined because the Angelica note in here has become so strong and so amplified on my skin, I can't stand it. It seems as though as this perfume has aged, it has become stronger in the, like the Angelica note is really pronounced now. Whereas when I first got it, it was just slightly there, but now it's just too much and it's really all I can smell, and it's become super sharp, super piercing, and just, I don't know, it doesn't smell the same as it did when I first got it. So I don't know if this has just gotten stronger with time and now the notes are just out of order for me. Like there's too much Angelica in here for me. And it's so sharp, it's piercing. It doesn't smell smooth to me at all. Yeah, I don't really know. I don't know if it's me or the perfume that's changed, but I just cannot wear this anymore. So I'm so sad about it, and I'm shocked. I was not expecting to declutter this one because in my mind, this is a love. So that is by Mancera Velvet Vanilla. All right, guys, that's it for today's video. Those are the only fragrances I am planning to have leave my collection. That is my final declutter of 2023. Let me know in the comment section if you have decluttered any fragrances lately. What are they? Leave them in the comment section. I love to hear from you guys. If you did like this video and you found it helpful, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I hope everybody is having an amazing day, and hopefully I'll see you in my next video. Bye!